Welcome back in one of the Bears Probably Plays YouTube channel. Today is Friday. It's April 12th. It's the morning, and it's paying off in the morning because we already had a pitching change overnight. I'm excited to catch it. It's fun to catch. But yeah, we're going to talk about a few games on Friday. Let's talk about the games on Thursday first. In the MLB, a 2-1 day. We had a push with the Jays, first five money line. Neither team scored. Shout out Walker Buehler. Please send an apology letter to the Buehler family on behalf of myself. I would like it to say I apologize for the wording I used to describe you on Wednesday night for the Thursday video. However, I will be betting against you next week because I know you're full of shit. Sincerely, Bears Profit Place. We had a winner. Braves and the Phillies under 3.5 first five. They scored two and then had a massive rain delay, which cost me not only sleep but my patience, but it was worth it. Marcelo Zuna, bottom 10, bottom 11, I think bottom 10, two-run shot to win the game. So they take that one by one. Bobby, over 1.5, single and double the first two at-bats. Walker Buehler, over 2.5, flawless. Had 4 hits in the first 2 innings. Blue Jays couldn't do any damage, and then he settled himself in. So a 2-1 day for Thursday. Let's talk about the games for tomorrow. This is a game that's not going to change. Mitchell Parker, the lefty, going up against Cal Quantrill, the righty for the Miami Marlins. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the Nationals are 1 game or 2 games below 500. We just won a series against the Dodgers. We gave them their first loss of the season and their second loss of the season. So I don't know what people are talking about the Dodgers, how they're so good, but the Washington Nationals just dominated every aspect of the game, and they almost swept them. The bats have been hot for the Nationals. They're going to stay hot in this game going up against Cal Quantrill. Xavier Edwards may be a look in this game. Switch hitter at the top of that Miami Marlins order. Mitchell Parker's been so good this season. I'm going to talk about him in a second. For the player prop, he's just been so good this season. I don't see a lot of people having success going up against him. Xavier Edwards may be a guy who can get it done. James Wood, a guy who's definitely going to get it done today going up against Cal Quantrill, one of the best hitters at the top of the lineup. I mean, for any team so far this season. I told my friend group, this kid's going to win an MVP. You know, I had that take about the Pistons 5 years ago, or I guess it was 2 years ago now, but that in 5 years they'd win an NBA championship. It's, we're trending in the right direction for the Pistons. This James Wood kid, he's going to win an MVP. He's so good. He's got speed. He's got good defense. He has power. He does everything well. He's got a great eye. He's drawn a lot of walks so far this season. Everything he does is perfect. So I'm going to take the Nationals here on the first 5 money line. It's disgusting that it's minus 112 for the entire, or 122 for the entire game. We can't take that because the bullpen struggles for the Nationals this season, but I will take them first 5 money line with Mitchell Parker on the mound and the bats being pretty hot over the last several games. So give me the Nats here, first 5 money line. This is the game. Now we have pitching changes. Tigers still going with Reese Olson. It was supposed to be Chris Paddock on the mound for the Minnesota Twins. It says TBA, to be announced. So the Twins, we don't even have a starting pitch for them. But looking at the rotation, looking at the bullpen, I'm thinking Festa maybe for them. And if that's the case, it's really no difference. Both those guys, I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. Reese Olson, I can trust a little bit for this Tigers team. Really what it comes down to is the bats for this game. I don't understand why the Detroit Tigers are getting disrespected. They were one of the better teams. They made the playoffs last year, and they got better in the offseason. So I don't know where the disrespect's coming from in the book to make them minus 112. I think they're now minus 105 on the day on the money line because of the pitching change. We're going to take the Tigers on the money line. They have the better bullpen. They have the better starters. They have the better bats. Just because the Twins are at home doesn't mean anything. Twins have not been a good team this season. They have struggled heavily putting up runs. They've struggled getting people on base. The starting pitchers this season for the Twins have been really bad. I saw Paddock had like a 17 ERA. Bailey Ober had a 11 point something going into that Royals game. He pitched a little bit better, but this Twins starters, they're not good. I think the Tigers jump all over. I'm going to take the Tigers here on the money line as the play. Let's go to the player props tomorrow. Pavin Smith, the lefty, going up against Elvin Rodriguez. Let's double check to make sure Elvin Rodriguez still pitching for the Brewers going up against the D-backs. Not a good sign that we have no starting pitcher on the mound for the Brewers, and we do have Eduardo Rodriguez going for the Diamondbacks. So that is not a good sign for our player prop. It was supposed to be Elvin Rodriguez. He was on the game or on the projected starter list um, yesterday or last night. So it looks like it might not be Elvin Rodriguez. So we're going to have to do a little bit of switching up. If it is Elvin Rodriguez, Pavin Smith is going to be the play. A left-on-right battle who crushes the fastball so far this season with a slug of 1.2. We see fastball, we see cutter, we see curve. And cutter and fastball are the only two pitches that Pavin Smith have absolutely dominated this season. He's a 800 batting average and a 500 batting average. And really, if you wanted to throw him a changeup, he has a 1,000 batting average going up against that pitch as well. So Pavin Smith dominates right-handed pitching as well, 429 batting average on the season. He has 8 hits, 4 of those going for extra base hits. So 50% of the time, he puts the bat on the ball and it gets down in play. He's going for an extra base hit. That's why I love him in this game. To have an extra base hit, especially a double in this game, maybe even a home run. He's had a lot of power this season as well in the minimum games he's played. So I like Pavin Smith over his total bases of 1.5 with the left on right matchup. Now, if we get a righty on the mound, we're going to stay in the same game. And I've been looking at Seth Newcomb, I don't know, for the last 2 days, and it does look like he's going to be back on the mound for the Red Sox today. The problem is he's playing the White Sox. We can just automatically take like a Luis Roberts, but I don't think he's playing. I think he's injured, isn't he? Makes it tough. We definitely need a righty going up against Newcomb. Nah, let's not push it. I was gonna take maybe. Nah, let's not push it. If Rodriguez is not on the mound, we're just gonna have to cancel the batting prop, and that does suck, I know. But I will come prepared next time with 2 batting props just in case the starting pitcher does not pitch. I'm not gonna just throw out a play to throw out a play. That's not a good way to make money. But let's go on to the pitching prop. It is going to be Mitchell Parker. He is on the mound. I'm looking right at it. If he doesn't get on the mound, I'm going to be extremely upset because I want to watch him pitch going up against Miami. Miami this season against the left side, 260 batting average. That's pretty good. The problem, though, with Miami, not the Blue Jays because it says Blue Jays down there. The problem with Miami this season has been the extra base hits going up against lefties. Only 11 extra base hits. That's the second lowest in the majors this season. So I don't think they're going to have a lot of power going up against Mitchell Parker. And if you watch Mitchell Parker over the last 2 games, this is a guy who last season was a rookie. I thought he was going to be good. He beat out DJ Hers in the offseason, and then DJ got himself hurt. So he's in the rotation, and now he has just become the number 2 guy. Mackenzie Gore's been really good. I still think Mackenzie Gore may be looking for a Cy Young this year. Mitchell Parker's found himself in the 2 hole. He's been better than Irvin. He's been better than Williams. He's been better than all those guys in the starting rotation. 0.71 ERA, has very minimum damage on the year. He's gone 6+ innings a couple times already this season. This kid's going to wheel and deal in this one. Under 2.5 runs. We're going to feature fastball, slider, curve, fastball, 228 batting average. That's league average on the season. Slider and curveball, good luck. Nobody's been able to touch that much this season. Against righties this year for the Miami Marlins, 326 batting average, or 326 slug compared to 398 slug, and both of those numbers are low for left and right. On base percentage, 301, 328. So this is just not a very good team. In the Miami Marlins, a very good hitting team in the Miami Marlins. So I'm going to take Mitchell Parker here, under 2.5 runs. I'll be very excited to get it under 2.5. I will play this to under 1.5, though, as the final play of the day. Now, we're going to mix it up a little bit with the hit and home run parlay today. No more home run parlays. I'm sick and tired of just throwing away $50 every day. It moved to 0-10. The hits parlay moved to 6-3. George Springer gets it done. Bobby Witt gets it done. George Springer, better late than never, in the top of the 9th? I want to say top of the 8th. Top of the 8th for George Springer, got it done for us. But we're going Pavin Smith, Mike Trout for the hits parlay. Hopefully we see Elvin Rodriguez on the mound. Pavin Smith and James Wood for the doubles parlay. The doubles usually come out at like plus 350, plus 400, so it's still going to be really good odds on the doubles. I just think it's so much easier to hit a double than a home run. You hit one on the gap, you hit one down the line. Sometimes if you just, poke it out there, a little floater with the speed of some of these guys like James Wood, he can be standing on 2 with just a floater in the outfield. So I like the doubles parlay. We'll see what happens. Going to change it up just a little bit. Instead of the home run, we're going to go for doubles. But those are going to be the double parlay and the hit parlay for tomorrow, the MLB recap graphic. Nats first 5 money line going up against Miami. Don't trust Cal Quantrill, and then Mitchell Parker going to shut everybody down. Tigers money line pitching chain, but that's okay. We'll still take Tigers money line as the better team. Pavin Smith over 1.5. Hopefully Elvin's on the mound for the Brewers. Doesn't look like he's going to be, though, because they took him off the projected starters list from last night to this morning, so that could be tough. Mitchell Parker under 2.5 runs. Play it to under 1.5 runs if you have to, going up against the Marlins as the final play of the day. Guys, that's going to do it for the MLB picks and props for Friday, April 11th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.